Welcome back. This is going to be year 5, part 2 to Kingdom Death Monster. This is the Dragon campaign, and we are about to face the Manhunter. So really this event occurs during the same year, and it actually occurs before we do our endeavors, which we just did in our last video. So it really doesn't change much. We just can't bring, I think we had a child at the very end, and we were also trying to get rid of that plague. Yeah. Right. So we just can't bring the child out for this event because technically this happens before then. It's not that big of a deal. So we've been discussing on who we should be bringing out for the fight. Snots wants to bring 4 newbies out. I was thinking about bringing 2 strong characters. So we kind of, well...
You won, pretty much.
I'm bringing out two good ones. Yeah. I want to fight this guy.
I'm really scared. I think this is gonna be rough.
Yes. Again, we don't know what the fight's like, which could be very dangerous.
Yeah.
But I think something bad happens if we lose. That's what I was told about in the beginning of this campaign. Maybe not use the Manhunter because if you lose, he hunts down some of your best guys. So I think we need to show him who's boss. So that's why. We're planning on bringing out 2 good characters, then 2 newbies that are gonna join us. One of them is Sivir. Now I think she tried to have a mating ritual with Blitz, and
Well, it was actually Garen, if I remember correctly. It was way in the beginning.
It was Blitz because he was a robot and he damaged her.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Well, she hurt herself.
Right.
So she has destroyed genitals. She got 3 insanity from that, and she also gets a random disorder, which we didn't pick at the time, so we're going to pick that now. If it's something super bad, we're not going to bring her out, but we wanted to pick on camera, I guess.
Okay, here we go.
I'm ready. Ooh, it's an expansion one.
It's a new one.
Enfeebled. You are a delicate flower wilting in the darkness. It takes 1 less bleeding token to kill you.
Okay.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad.
We don't know if he causes bleeding.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, I think we still bring her.
I think so. I think we're sticking still. Because it takes 5?
Takes 5.
So just before...
She's got 3. We just kind of let her run away.
Right.
She's like a wilting flower.
Alright, so what is that? Write that down.
Yeah, write that down. Alright, so I'm going to go over... There's a story event for the Manhunter. Then we'll go over some of his new traits. Have the board set up. Show you who we're actually going to be bringing for the fight, and then let's show this Manhunter not to hunt us.
I hope so. I'm really scared.
The Hanged Man. Suddenly, the mutilated body of a fellow survivor hangs in the center of the settlement, their life snuffed out and put on display in a horrific fashion. Your ears become flushed with a dull ring, and panic and fear creep into your mind as you struggle to comprehend what just happened. Reduce all survivors' survival to 0. So I guess someone died here, but we didn't have to kill anyone, so that's pretty helpful.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is, but we lose all of our survival, so great. Luckily, we get someone when we depart, so that's helpful. Okay. A tall, grim stranger stands before you, with eyes deeper and blacker than any you've seen. In his hand, a lantern with a distorted face emits a piercing light and a deep reverberation that fills the folds in your brain. With slow, soundless steps, the stranger advances. You call out in fright, but find you cannot speak. The only sound that can be heard from within the light of the bizarre lantern are those emanating from it. Outside of the light, no one notices the stranger. They talk in shocked and frightened tones around the hanging corpse, unaware of the danger lurking behind them. Alright, Sans, this guy actually sounds pretty rough.
He's going to be ridiculous.
He sounds pretty rough. Oh, boy. Within the soundless, reverberating pocket of light, you bear witness to something even more frightening than the events leading up to this moment. Nominate a survivor to get a deranged expression.
What?
A deranged expression.
Expression.
I think I would say Sivir again.
Alright.
Let's bring Sivir. The deranged survivor stands limp, their face staring blankly at the ground and the faces in the ground staring blankly back at them. Sensing something amiss, the grim stranger stops its approach just inches from the deranged survivor. You can't hear it, but you can feel it. A confident laughter that splits the deranged survivor's face nearly in half.
Great.
You are filled with a desperate wonder as you watch them find something terrible and dark deep within themselves. Transformed by the intensity of the situation, the deranged survivor's expression is forever changed. You are unsure whether to feel afraid of them or envious. The deranged survivor gains the abyssal saddest fighting art and leads the settlement into battle. So I think we've actually had that fighting art before. That's where I think when you do a wound, you gain a survival and an insanity.
It sounds familiar.
Alright, then it says the Manhunter is intrigued with the settlement, add a special showdown monster to the following lantern years. So year 10, 16, and 22, this guy's going to come back and fight us again.
Great, okay.
Then I have a special showdown with the Manhunter right now. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Abyssal Sadist, it's first time you wound the monster, you gain one survival and 1 insanity.
Okay.
And you are ignoring fear of the dark and prey disorders.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah.
I don't know what those are.
Nope.
That's good. Okay. So she gets that. Luckily, I thought maybe she would die.
I thought so as well. Splitting her face in half.
Yeah, that's not good. That's usually pretty bad. Alright, so let's go over the Manhunter, some of the rules. So here is his basic action card. So he has 11 wounds, just like a regular level 1 creature. The instinct here is impatient, so the Manhunter fires a round into the air, making a deafening boom. All non-deaf survivors suffer 1 brain damage, and the monster's turn. So if he doesn't see anybody, he's probably just going to shoot in the air, get upset, and everyone just takes 1 brain damage.
Okay.
So
we always have to keep someone in front of him. Or near him, I'm guessing,
yeah.
So we can see them.
Right.
Okay.
Or we could just take this, because we end his turn, everyone just takes 1 brain damage. If we have brain armor, we're okay.
Yeah.
But who knows. Alright, so here's his basic action on the back. Looks like speed 3, which is a lot of attacks, accuracy 2, damage 2. But no after damage effect, so. Alright, so he gets these 4 traits. The first one really doesn't come into play. So it's Gritty Armament. At the start of the showdown, remove all Mangled Groin, Stake, and Mantrap cards from the hit location deck. And then it says, starting at level 3 and 4, you add them back in. So these are cards that were in his hit location that actually get removed. They really add different story events that happen. So these will come into the play later on.
Okay.
So
he's only ridiculous right now, and then he becomes redonkulous.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, later on.
Okay.
So that's Gritty Armament. Gun Action is another trait. I don't know when this actually comes into play, but it says target is doomed, turn to face the target, 1 speed, 2 accuracy, 2 damage, and then the blast leaves a painful ring in the ears. All non-death survivors within 4 spaces suffer 1 brain damage. So we don't know when he does this gun action. When it gets called out, he shoots somebody. That's the gun that you're afraid of.
Yeah.
Short Stride. So this comes into play at the beginning of the monster's turn. He kind of makes him like the Butcher, if you've seen the fight with the Butcher. He basically gets 2 actions. So at the beginning of the monster's turn, move the Manhunter 3 spaces towards the closest threat, and turn to face it. If the Manhunter is adjacent to anyone, he performs Tombstone, which is this crazy move here.
Yeah.
Tombstone. Attack all adjacent threats in facing, 1 speed, 4 accuracy, which is good. I like the 4 accuracy, meaning he's going to hit less, I hope. But 3 damage, and after damage, that person's going to get knocked down. So the good thing about that, it's only 1 speed. So we could dodge it, but then he's going to perform his regular attack. So beginning of the turn, he's going to move 3 spaces towards somebody, Tombstone anyone in front of him, and then he does his AI card.
And then he does his AI card. That's the whole thing.
Yes, it's always going to be Tombstone and then AI card.
Yeah.
So it's 2 actions. Since Sivir, I think we're going to go with...
Yes.
Let's show you now the 4 people that we are still going to bring out. Okay, Snots is shaking his head yes, so let's do that. The first new person is going to be Ezreal. Ezreal is just going to be our range character. Now we do have we have technically 0 survival, but I had this ready. We have 3 innovations that give us survival when we depart. So Ezreal now has 3 survival. We actually are going to be bringing out our person with red fist. That's why all of our characters are going to get +1 strength token, which I have here. Ezreal is just basic. There's our bone darts person, just like the ADC in League. So just going to hang back and hopefully just shoot at this guy. Next is going to be Taric. This is our new champion from the last fight. He dealt the killing blow to the, well, not really killing blow, but final blow to the dragon guy. So he got, what is it, hide affinity?
Yeah, the pristine
hide. So he gets +1 armor to every location for every different affinity that we have. So if he's going out, wow, this, I forgot I'm really zoomed in. There we go, I'm a little bit better. He's got 2 armor because he's got the full rawhide set. He's got 3/4 because of that ability. He's got 2 complete affinities, and he's got that new dragon investment, which we just got, which adds 1 to all hit locations. So he's going out with 5 armor, which is huge. I think 5 armor when I fought the Watcher was what I had going into all my fights. So if he can just stay as the tank, dodge the tombstone, get it back because of the rawhide, and he could actually take a few hits. As long as the Manhunter targets Taric, I think we're going to be okay. And then Snots is going to be our 2 damage dealers like normal.
I hope so. I hope so. We'll be bringing Annie, who we know of, who has the Red Fist ability, which is going to give us extra strength to everyone. But she's also the ambidextrous person, and that is why I don't want to bring her out. But yeah, I feel that we're going to get rocked really hard here. We're going to bring her with the rib blade for the sword proficiency because she is level 2. So we're hoping to get 2 swords somewhat down the road for her so she could be ambidextrous with and just wreck face. Also with the dragon investments, and we're going to try to protect her as much as possible. That's why she has the dragon investments and the skull helm to give her some extra armor. And of course monster grease because it's +1 evasion. And another new person, kind of new, but she's been existing but we've never fought with her before, will be Sivir. And she's the new one who has her face ripped open with the Abyssal Sadist. And just bringing her out with the Greater Gax. She's really not much else going on besides all the stuff that just happened to her, I guess. The Destroyed Genitals, the -1 Bleed Max token, and now Abyssal Sadist. But I'm a little scared. I'm hoping that we do well. But I think the Manhunter is gonna be really, really difficult.
The Manhunter does come, it starts the fight with 6 stone columns, so we actually have to draw 1 terrain card, which I will do right now. Grass would be sweet. A corpse survivor. Well, that's not good news.
That's not good?
Well, it's good, but
okay.
That means he just, oh, this is the guy that he just hanged.
Hopefully.
Right? Okay. So let's set it up, and let's see if we can beat him. So the monster's setup for the Manhunter is he starts with these 6 stone columns in this position. We have like a radius around here where we can set up wherever we want, but the monster does go first. I think this is one of the few nemesis that gets first action. So the 6 columns are there. We had to put the survivor that got hung.
People are hanged, pictures are hung.
So he's hanged over here, 6 spaces away from another piece of terrain, unfortunately.
And these are pillars.
These are pillars as well, yeah. I think we only got, I think you really do get 6. I don't know where my other 2 are.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're not abysses, they're just...
Right, they're columns that we can hide behind and break line of sight if that's what we need. Taric's going to start with the monster controller, because I'm pretty sure he's going to get attacked by Tombstone right away. Like I said, Taric's got 4 survival, everyone else has 3, but with the red fist we get that +1 strength token, which can be used as a survival if we need it.
Dire situations.
Correct. Alright, so we'll start things off. Monster's turn. He does his short stride, so he can move 3 spaces towards the closest threat, which he doesn't move at all, because he's right next to Taric.
Okay.
And he performs Tombstone. So, accuracy 4, 5 because of Rawhide Vest, and 6 because of Monster Grease.
Monster Grease.
So I get targeted, so I gain that 1 brain damage, or brain insanity. I knew this was going to happen. I knew he was going to come attack me. So I need I don't want a 6. 5. So it's a miss.
Cool, okay, miss.
Good. Good. First Tombstone is a complete wash.
Okay.
Now we get to see, did you want to shuffle the AI deck or the hit location?
I'm going to shuffle both.
Okay.
A tombstone's really scary because I think because all adjacent facing.
Mm-hmm.
So just don't get in front of
Just
him.
don't get in front of him.
But I'm afraid if he turns around.
Right. That's the one thing we have
cut
to.
Cut that one. Cut it.
Okay. I felt a little better with that cut.
All right. Good. Good. All right.
Okay. All right. First AI. Let's see what actions this guy has. Furthest threat in field of view. Okay. So you're in the blind spot, so that's okay.
Cool.
Furthest threat in field of view. The Manhunter brandishes its sword and narrows its eyes. Okay, so it moves and attacks. 3 speed, accuracy 2, 1 damage. After damage, bleed 1. So there's our first bleeding right there.
Yeah, yeah.
And she's the one that only takes 4 bleeding to kill.
No, that's not her.
Oh, that's Ezreal.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. Whew. Okay, so we could actually have Ezreal dash out of the way from this attack.
Okay.
Or he just takes it. It's only damage 1. Because let's see, if we moved 1, 2, 3, he could be here and attack, and then we could jump him.
Okay.
Or he would move 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I think he's
out of range.
He's out of our range, and everyone else would have to dash. So I think Ezreal's just going to stand and take it.
Okay.
Because he's not. Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. There's nothing else after, so. Turns 1, 2, 3.
This is why I'm really scared of him, because if you look at his model, he's got a sword and a pistol.
He's got a sword and a pistol.
So I think
he
he's
can
going to
do
be
both.
bouncing around. Yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of melee and then range and maybe both. That's why I'm really scared of him. I think he's going to be really...
Just because of his character model.
Yes, because of his character model.
That makes sense.
Not because of his name, the Manhunter. That's...
Yeah.
It's totally something else.
That's nothing. This is Ezreal. Okay. Alright. 3 attacks, hits on 2s. Okay, so all 3 hits. The waist, hand, and foot. So I'm going to take, I think, every single one of them.
Yeah.
Because the waist is the armor.
Waist is armor, so we're good there.
Arm and legs are both check marks, and I take 1 bleeding token. And that's the monster's turn.
Okay.
Okay, so that goes away. Great, that was a good first turn.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just get Ezreal out of there now to pick up this? Because I can gain insanity. Because we don't know if he might cause insanity loss due to hit locations.
Right, okay. If you want, because there's no other reason. He's not going to attack. He needs to use his whole action to move and pick up, right?
Right.
So might as well.
Let's just get it out of the way, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to roll. Let's see if I can search and get something good from this Survivor Corpse.
7's pretty good. 7's pretty good.
Gain 3 insanity and 1 skull basic action resource.
Is that the best? That's the best.
That is the best.
Okay,
6
so
to
7
10.
through 10. That's pretty good.
So that's good. Whoa.
6 to 10.
Yeah, 6
Wow.
to 10.
All right.
All right, so 3 brain armor.
That's cool.
This comes off the board. And a skull basic action, which is good because we could always convert that if we needed to into another skull helm or whatnot.
Okay.
I'd
Oh,
rather
it's a physical. I thought it was like a resource. Well, I mean, it's resource, but okay. Whatever.
Okay, I think you got it now.
Yeah.
All right. I think we're going to use the whole plan of Taric using the rawhide headband.
At least.
Now, the only issue is place I can't really get to him. So I would have to dash if needed.
Right.
But I think let's
wait. Let's wait and see what happens.
Yep, because he can go last and then he can move into position, whatever's needed.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think you're up, Snots.
I'm going to go in with Annie with the sword because I have the greater Gax on the other character, Sivir, who can hit from range.
Okay.
So she can always move and then hit with a little further, I guess.
Okay.
So let's just bring the sword in. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think that one's good. 4.
Yeah. I'm trying to leave you a path.
Okay.
All right. So it's the red blade. I need a 6. So what do I need? 2s.
Oh, just to hit. This is to hit.
I know, but I need what to hit? 5s.
5s, because you're behind him. Yep.
Hold on. 1.
1. Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
All right. So I'm gonna come in with the Gax.
Yeah. Gax needs 5s to hit now that you're behind him as
5s.
well?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's hurt this guy.
2
Nice,
hits.
2 hits. Alright, hit locations. Hardened torso and gritty visage.
Okay.
Okay, so the gritty one is a first strike, so we gotta do that first. Let's see what happens. There's a reflex on here. So let's
So I
just
hit
see.
4s 3s.
Strength 4.
Yeah.
You have +1 strength.
Right.
There's 5. So you wound on a 3.
Crit.
That's a crit.
A crit.
Right away. Good.
Start it off.
Let's see what this reflects. Full move the monster towards the attacker. Then if adjacent attacker suffers a severe injury with +1 to the result. So that's good. That doesn't happen because you're critical.
Oh my gosh.
Do not get upset.
All right.
Gain 3 survival.
What?
So you gain 1 more.
Okay, yeah.
Here, grab one of these little
Please,
cool little
one more
tokens.
Wow.
If the attacker has the prey disorder, which you
Nope.
don't, they scream in defiance of their predator. They lose the disorder and the monster wound suffers an additional wound. But, okay, hey, that's 1 wound.
And
And we don't have to worry about getting hurt.
And because she has Abyssal Status,
You gain another
1
survival.
extra survival, and I'm already max. 1
But
extra
insanity.
sanity.
That's helpful.
So let's do that. We're at 4 on Sivir now, which is pretty good.
That's great.
Okay.
Alright, hardened torso. Roll it up. Has a wound reaction.
Okay, so again, I need 3s.
3's the wound. 4. I'll take a wound. Let's get the wound out of the way first before I read what happens. If the attacker is adjacent, they may spend to star survival. So
Okay,
1 survival. If they don't, they suffer a severe body injury with a +2 to the result. And you might want to spend your survival.
Yeah, let's do it. So that's going to be... just use
Yeah, I just use it. That's okay. So it looks like right now, his hit reactions cause severe injuries.
Right. So it's going to be rough.
Yes.
gonna
Luckily
be
you
rough.
critted. That's great. That was a good 2
That
attacks.
was- yeah, it's...
Good 2 wounds right away.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that might be right off the bat. I think he's going to be more dangerous as we hit him. Okay. But it
Yeah.
also said if adjacent, right? So maybe you keep your distance with the Gax. Or both adjacent?
Yeah, I think I stay there.
Okay.
Yeah, it says if the attacker is adjacent, they may spend it. That's it.
Oh, okay. So you had to be adjacent in order to spend it. Okay. All right. Headband.
Yeah, I think we need to know what's coming up.
Coming up. All right. Let's see. All right. We got an advanced card in here. Dirty Fighting. Full move towards the closest survivor in the monster's field of view. Okay, so it would be... Actually, it might be down here.
Okay.
Field of view. Full move towards the 1, 2... Yeah. Because I don't think that does not block line of sight. So he would run into you. If there are none, perform Impatience. Archive all destructible terrain tiles in the slam zone. Wow, it's like slams this whole area. Speed 1, accuracy 4. Accuracy 4, damage 4. After damage, knockback 5 and bash. This attack gains +1 speed for each tile that archived. Oh, that would be bad.
Okay.
Okay, so that might be on the bottom.
Okay.
The next one is Running Charge. Furthest threat field of view. So again, it's going to come after Ezreal. Speed 2, 2 accuracy, damage 2. After damage, the target is knocked down. So I think this is a dash away.
If can you? I don't know if you can dash away from that.
Oh yeah, I can. Because he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just have to move like here. He
Yeah,
would
but
go
then
here
he'll
6.
just move. Oh, after his move you dash. It's not before.
Right.
Okay.
So now he is going to go short stride at the beginning of his turn. So at the beginning of his turn, move the Manhunter 3 spaces towards the closest threat. Oh, that is going to be these guys.
Am I a threat behind him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to have to take the tank, get in front of him, take the tombstone hit, and then take Running Charge.
Oof.
Furthest threat field of view.
It's going to go right through
It's
you.
still going to go through me.
So with the short stride, he'll just turn around then.
Towards the closest threat, he would come here and tombstone you guys, so we obviously don't want that to happen.
Okay.
So I'm still going to have to dash in front of him
Oh, so he tombstones every turn.
every turn. Every turn. So I always want to have the tank in front of him.
Gosh.
So I'm going to dash.
You have to.
And put Running Charge on top. Move to the closest survivor in the monster's... Ooh. Actually, if I put Dirty Fighting on top, I could have him... Oh, that's a lot of damage, though. He would stay where he is.
Yeah, but wouldn't he hit us? He would hit everyone.
No, he still would only hit the tank.
Okay.
But it would be with a lot of speed. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would. We can't do it. It would be like 4 speed. Okay, so I'll put a running charge on top, and then hopefully we do a wound to get rid of that advanced card. So I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dash to get here.
Okay.
So I have to spend 1 survival. Hopefully I get it back. Oh, that's a reroll. Yeah. Nope. Okay. All right. So that was the dash, and that's our turn.
Okay.
So monster controller moves. Monster's turn. Tombstone. It's not moving any closer. Tombstone. Against Taric. Hits on 6s. It's a hit. To the feet. So it is 3 damage to the foot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I get knocked down.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get knocked down anyway, because he's going to run through me.
Okay.
So I think I'm just going to take the hit. Rather than dodging it.
And then get knocked down again.
Exactly. Let me take the hit. Because it's 3 damage, I've got 5 armor. So until it becomes a spot where I could actually get really hurt from it.
Okay.
So I'll just take it. So I'm still down to 2 armor in the legs.
It's pretty good still. It's logical thinking as well.
I fall down, which was going to happen either way. So that's good. Alright. Then we pull his AI card. Running charge, furthest threat, field of view. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to... Ezreal's going to dash.
Yeah.
So I think can just come down here, actually.
It's so far.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'd be like this.
So he's 2 away.
Right. Now, he could actually go further if we wanted him to. I guess we probably should, because he can move and shoot.
Yeah, he's gonna... Yeah.
There's no reason not to go far away.
Unless you're thinking we're trying to get closer to him. You know, you want to then come back to the group.
Yeah, that's true, because...
If you're already too far from the attack, you know.
Let me go here, because if some... Oh, he's going to short stride. Well, the question is, are we dashing to get the attacks in on him?
I don't know about that.
Possibly here, because if you wound, you're getting it back.
Right. I guess we would start with the Gax.
Yeah, and see what happens. Someone's going to get him up so he can be in the front again.
Right.
So, we don't have to... She doesn't have to be that far then. Keep it closer, because he's going to still take the tombstone hit.
Okay. I would put him one more away.
Okay, that's a little... Alright, I'm going to double check that that's still in view. I guess if you want to go first, do the Greater Gax, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Alright, so it sucks because I'm going to still have to charge through you because...
No, you're right. Oh,
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got plenty of movement. Now the question is... I'm thinking, do you not go in his blind spot? Well, just as long as I can get in front of him, he's going to tombstone me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the movement, so let's do that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I have to dash. 1, 2. So let's do that. 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Are you...
hold on a second. Yeah, if you just went through me...
Can I, though? Because you're not...
Well, someone else can... No, you can't. Someone else could pick me up. Oh, yeah, I see. I would have to go first, but we want him to go last. Yeah, so I think it's best to go around. And you're back here.
Right.
Okay. Alright, hits on 5s, right?
Yeah.
Some nice.
2 hits.
Alright, nothing with perfect hits yet. Still.
No.
Okay. The gritty boot and the exposed forearm. Alright, so let's see what these do. Gritty boot, if you hit with a whip... Okay,
nope.
I don't think I ever mean it. Alright, failure for the move the Manhunter into a space occupied by the attacker. So that's probably going last. And failure, if the attacker is within 4 spaces, full move until adjacent, then turn to face, perform Tombstone.
Ugh.
Okay, so if you fail to wound this, he's going to turn around and perform Tombstone on you. If you fail the other one, he's going to stand on you and knock you back.
It's okay.
And then you would lose your second attack. You know what I mean? He's going to hit you and say, you might
Well,
want to get that one
He's
first.
going to Tombstone me.
So maybe you do the first one. If you fail, he gets knocked back and you don't perform Tombstone.
Right, that's what I'm doing.
Alright, so Gritty Boot is first. 8, it's a wound. Okay, great. Okay, next is Exposed Forearm. Whoa.
Let's remember, first time I wound,
You gain a survival.
gave a survival.
Great.
Now I'm not gonna keep erasing, so I'm just gonna put a little check mark next to the brain to show that I have an extra one.
Would it be crazy if I just said use a die, or would you pick that up?
I'm gonna pick that die
Okay.
up.
Critical.
That's a crit.
You poke a nerve, forcing the Manhunter's arm to relax for a moment.
Okay.
You know that you can do this again.
I can.
Gain a +1 luck token.
Okay.
That's a wound.
Alright.
And another luck. So now you crit on 8s.
On 8s, which means my last attack, right? That was an 8. The last hit was an 8. So I would have crit on that one too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. +1 luck token.
I mean,
Oh, that would be sweet. Permanent. But hey, that's great.
yeah.
That's another wound. Only if we had freaking Surge.
No, that's not.
All
Let's
right.
not go crazy.
Okay, well then, do you surge? Or do you dash and try and get another attack in, or do we've done 4 wounds to him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the survival.
We have it now. Yeah. And try to get one more. Do I go behind him or do I? And I'm scared of being behind him.
For like a
Now
special crazy
knowing,
move.
now knowing that he can turn and Tombstone.
Oh yeah.
So now I don't want to have same characters right in front of him. Maybe I'll just bring her
Oh,
to
it's
the
the
side.
side. I see what
I'll
you
lose
mean.
the +1 accuracy kind of thing,
They don't get hit by Tombstone.
Well,
That's a good point.
Tombstone, yeah.
Yeah, that might be good.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah. We got the survival. Let's do it, and we're going with the better hitting weapon. So.
Right. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Good
5. Then here.
1. Yeah, it sucks.
Or do you get a little bit here? It's still not forward facing.
Am
but
I going to be in your way?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No.
Okay. Do I
So
want to
this-
stand right next to you though?
I would be here.
Yeah. I mean, it's still kind of next to you. Okay.
I think that's okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's do it.
So 6 to hit. 1 attack.
A
4. Okay.
That sword is not working out too well.
Okay. So I'm gonna have Ezreal stand Taric up.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's gonna encourage to get him up. All right. Now Ezreal, I don't know if I want to attack because I might cause a
Move him?
reaction in a move. But oh yeah. Because Taric right now can just move there without spending anything.
Right.
So I think we want to keep it that way.
It sucks as you're wasting. You could damage him, but he could also come at you and hurt you.
Okay.
But
Well, let's think of it this way. Ezreal's encourage can happen anytime.
right.
So now it could actually be Taric's turn. So Taric can look at the 2 AI cards just to see what 2 moves are coming up.
Yeah, but if he then wounds, you put the worst on the bottom. Now the worst is coming right now.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So do I just throw it? I wound on 4s with this bone
which is
dart.
pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to hit. So unfortunately I need a 7 to hit. Okay, fine.
Okay, there you
It
go.
changes everything.
Okay.
That's good. So I'm probably just going to.
You just back up, or
I think I'm gonna back up as far as I can.
yeah.
Because then I can dash again.
I'd like to bring the fight closer to these pillars. Kind of fight near the pillars.
Well,
so
the
we can
pillars
climb.
is what could have really hurt us for that
Oh
one.
yeah, it's true.
But we got rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe I do want to get closer to the pillars?
I don't know. I think you're okay.
Maybe here.
I'm just worried if he charges through Taric,
Mm.
then he to hit you or something. I don't know.
I just want to be able to get out of here. I'm going here. I want to be able to get away from an attack. Alright, so now Taric's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let's headband first.
Now, question. You keep Tombstone he does first, but what would he do if he was not adjacent to you?
Well, because he does that short stride.
Okay.
So he moves 3 spaces towards the closest threat.
Okay.
And if there's any adjacent, he performs Tombstone.
Oh, so because I'm next to him, you also have to be next to him.
Right, that's why I'm doing it, because he's going to go after anybody that's next to him. First, it starts with people facing him, and then it works around. Alright, so we've got a mood. When this comes into play, draw an AI card. So, it would be the next one. But, while this card is in play, survivors suffer -1 to all severe injury rolls. Discard this when a survivor dies.
It's a free
Not
wound.
so bad. It's a free wound.
But, yeah.
And, we just try not to get a severe. But it is a wound, which could be helpful.
Right, okay.
Okay, so, but Piercing Blow is what's going to come out. So, Piercing Blow, furthest threat, not in field of view. Oh.
So it would
Not
be
in field of view.
behind
So I
him?
think it's going to be behind. Furthest threat, not in field of view. So it's like someone hiding back here, but I think it's also directly behind.
But what's the next one? If they're not...
Furthest threat, and then Impatience. Archive all terrain blocking line of sight to the target. Perform gun action. The attack gains +2 damage. Gun action. Actually, this is not bad at all. So, furthest threat, not in field of view. Not in field of view would be anything you can't see, and I also think it's the blind zone. I'll have to double check if the blind zone is considered not in field of view.
Okay.
Because then he would just do furthest threat, archive all blocking terrain and line of sight. So basically he shoots through terrain. Gun action does +2 damage, but the gun action is only 1 speed.
Okay.
So we can just dodge it.
Hopefully, yeah. Okay.
Alright, so I think we put the mood in play.
Well, because the mood's going to come out...
First, and then we're going to draw a Piercing Blow.
Okay. That's all it does. It just adds 1...
Yeah, to severe injury roll. So
Okay.
we just try not to get the severe injury roll.
Right.
And it's a wound.
It's a wound.
So I think that goes first, then Piercing Blow. We just double checked. Yes, the blind zone, blind spot, also counts as not being in field of view.
Okay.
So with his Piercing Blow, he's just going to turn around and shoot.
Okay.
So I think we can handle that.
I hope so, yeah.
Alright, so we're going to put the mood on top. You've already lost because it's a wound. And now Taric's going to move because of Tombstone. Okay. So new round. This is the monster's turn. Goes over to Sivir. Short stride. He doesn't go anywhere. So he's going to Tombstone Taric. 6s to hit. It's an 8. See where it hits me? The body. So I would get knocked down. I think I'm just going to dodge this. So I won't be falling down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to dodge. Hopefully get my survival back. I do. Cool. Perfect. So nothing. Alright, so now it's the monster's turn. We know what it is. You've already lost. So it's a mood. So that's going to be in play here.
We're hoping that this is 1 damage.
Yes. That's how we're playing it. 1 damage. Okay. And now it draws another AI card, which we know. Piercing Blow. Furthest threat, not in field of view. So it's only 1 person.
Sivir with the axe, the greater Gax.
Turns around. He basically does like this backwards.
No, he turned around to shoot at me. So why we?
Alright, fine.
Well, I'm a monster controller, so
he turns around.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he targets you, so you gain the 1 insanity.
Right.
Archive all blocking terrain. There's no terrain there. Alright, do it up. So this is the gun action. So speed 1, accuracy 2. So it's a hit, 4 damage. To the hand. Say you dodge it.
You're definitely going to dodge that.
Okay. Cool. To dodge there. Now the blast leaves a painful ring in the ears. All non-death survivors within 4 spaces suffer 1 brain damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So that's everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Ezreal goes to 2. Taric goes to 1.
Sivir's at 5.
Okay.
And Annie's at 1.
Good.
So
that's it. Piercing Blow's out of the way. And it's back to us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Say maybe the critical guy again?
Go with the Gax
Sivir?
behind. I can move behind.
Move behind. And
But if he turns...
Yeah, I still say you go behind and hit him.
Okay.
Because you're the best one to do the wounds.
Okay.
And with the critical.
Yeah.
Right? 1,
Critical.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Can't do it. One hit.
One hit.
It's okay, I'll take it.
Oh, it's a trap.
It's a trap card.
Okay.
This town ain't big enough. All survivors are doomed. All survivors within 2 spaces of the Manhunter suffer knockback 3 directly away. 1, 2. Oh boy. Here, it's gonna knock Ezreal down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It hits this.
Okay.
When a survivor collides with this, stop their movement and archive the terrain. They suffer 1 damage to a random hit location. So you take 1 damage to the foot, and then this gets archived. You don't fall down, that's not so bad. Alright, perform gun action targeting the attacker.
Okay.
So this is...
Sivir.
You gain another Insanity. You're going to lose it right away, so don't need to write it
Yeah.
down. 1 attack, accuracy 2. Hits on 3 because of the grease. So it's 2 damage
To the feet.
to the feet.
That's going to cause me a heavy.
Yeah, you got to fall down. You can't.
Yeah.
But your turn's over. It's a trap. Ah, man, this would have been a good turn. All right, now anyone within 4 takes another 1 brain.
Another one.
Yeah. So this is the only one that's rough because Taric is now down to 0.
Yeah.
Now I got to shuffle the trap cards or the hit locations. All right, well, that's not that.
That messed us up.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
The trap card wasn't that bad though. But unfortunately, we didn't do any wounds to him. All right. I have to see if when you go. I guess you're gonna go first next with.
I'm going to go with the Rib Blade.
I'm just gonna double check this whole collision thing since I fell on him. I think Ezreal's the one that falls down. Not Taric, but I'll double check that as you go and do your thing.
Okay.
You want to get a cut in that?
Alright, so I'm going to go with the Rib Blade as you check out these rolls. I'm going to stay close to him. I get an 8, so that's a hit.
Nice.
Gritty Visage, first strike, reflex. The reflex comes into play after?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think you only need a 2 to wound him on this. Is that a call? Yeah, I think
so.
it is.
A crit.
Oh, nice.
This is amazing.
Let's get rid of the wound right now.
Now, who did that? That was... Oh, you know why that's great? Critical wound. Gained 3 survival. I'm already at
sweet.
2, so I get 2 more. If your attacker has prey disorder, they scream in defiance, they lose the disorder, and the monster suffers. Alright, so that's great. I think we've already had that. So that was really good. 1 extra wound. Monster's got 4 AI cards, so 5 wounds left. We're back into a new hit location deck. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We still have the +1 strength, so that's an extra survival. And yeah, this is not bad.
I'm almost at here. Go survivor collision. Yep, we both fall down. So you're probably gonna want to spend a survival to shout.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that I got that. You probably would have done that first.
I would have definitely done that first.
100% because you're the only one that could have.
Yeah.
So you would have done it beforehand.
Definitely would have done that first.
Because you would have, if something happened, you would have fallen down. So, yeah, and then you would have gained it back.
Yes.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Sorry, keep hitting everything. All right. So you wounded.
Yeah, before I even went, we're going to say, because this is what I would have done. It makes sense. I'm going to shout you back up.
Yeah.
So I spend a survival, then my attack would have happened, then I got the crit, so we're going to just keep the survival at max.
Okay. So Taric can still
You took the wound
encourage.
for that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So he's down to 5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds. Yeah. Okay. Taric can still shout. So he could shout, and then the other person could shout.
Why would you do that?
To get them both up.
Oh, but why?
Oh, he already went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I don't
You're
even
going to
need...
shout the darts up? Don't get me wrong. I would love to have damage from the darts.
Yeah, but maybe we should keep the...
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Just go in. Move.
I'm going to... Oh, well, let's see. We only have one AI card left that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 more, which is the Charge, the Piercing Blow, which is the gunshot, which we could always dodge.
Okay.
It's 1 hit. But we got to be careful because of Insanity.
Right, which we're really low on.
We can take one... Taric can take 1 more.
We're low on those.
Running Charge, and the other one is the Bleed. So not so bad.
Not so bad. I say, look at your cards.
Do this. Yeah. So shuffle that in there.
No, you would pick.
Oh, pick this one, and then those get shuffled. All right. Murderous Gaze, furthest threat facing field of view. So that would be Taric, but remember he's going to short stride. So if he moves up here, he'll take Tombstone and short stride. All right. So we don't want piercing. Well, let's see what this does. The Manhunter looks at you menacingly, murderous intent invades your mind, and you drop to your knees. Turn the Manhunter to face the target, intimidate. Roll 1d10. Add your understanding. If the result is less than 10, you are knocked down, suffer brain damage, and 3 damage to 1 hit location. Ooh. Alright, so they're both going to do brain damage.
Yeah, Annie's low. She has 0 brain damage, so if it's it's the AoE, right?
No, Murderous Gaze would only be 1 person.
Okay.
The Piercing Blow would be AoE. So she's at
0.
She's at 0. Okay. So if Taric did it, he would only get the Murderous Gaze, which would only hit him. We can both take 1 hit, but let's only have 1 person get the hit.
Okay.
Roll 1d10 and okay. And that's it. It's intimidating, and then suffer 3 damage to a hit location. And I would be fine no matter what hit location it does. So I think we're going to do Murderous Gaze.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm just going to go walk up. Possibly next turn, depending on the attacks that we get, we might just throw like
a Founding
Stone to finish it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, or to get rid of a card that we need.
Yeah.
Right. Monster's turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that moves. He walks, doesn't walk, goes right there.
Right.
So Tombstone against
This moves
Taric.
A 9.
That's
I roll really...
Alright, let's see where it is. Just as long as it's not the legs. Legs.
See when you say that? Every time, every
So
video I say don't say
I have to dodge it.
Yeah, you have to. You only have
to
2.
dodge it. Let's see if I get it back. I do.
Cool.
Okay, so I can't dodge anymore, but it doesn't matter because we know what the card is. Murderous Gaze. Alright, turn to face. Alright, so I roll a d10. If I roll a 10, I'm fine.
Okay.
Because I don't have any... Oh, Taric has 1 understanding. We never checked it off because of Graves.
Oh, Graves, yeah.
So a 9 or a 10? How about a 9?
9! This is fantastic.
I'm not intimidated at all.
Okay, no. Why
That's
would
it.
you be? Why would you be? Yeah. You would be, because I'm still scared of this.
I just dodged his Tombstone attack.
I'm just still scared of this guy.
Nothing.
Game's not over.
Our turn.
Okay.
Our guys stand up.
Right. It knocks me like 4? Or it don't knock me like 3?
It was 3. You were here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Well, I've got a crazy idea.
I'm just going to do my regular basic attacks, and then you can go from there. And hit with my rib blade.
I think you go with this first.
Yes, because I'm right there.
Let's start that up. Oh, it's a miss.
Now I'm going to back up, you think?
Maybe out of range of the 4.
Yeah.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could go here.
Out of range of what 4?
If he does like the gunshot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Because
Right?
she has 0 insanity.
Right.
Now. Okay.
Cool with you? Alright.
I was just going to go with the Gax.
And what, dash behind him and hit him?
You want me to dash behind him?
Remember, if you do a wound,
That's right, that's
you're
right.
getting the
Okay.
survival back.
Okay, let's do it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Here's my survival.
Okay. I won't say anything.
2 hits.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Exposed forearm. Okay. Gritty boot. Okay, we know these. Alright, the exposed forearm, he turns and tombstones you. Okay, and it's the same thing. The gritty boot. So it's literally the same exact two. So I think we're gonna do the gritty boot first.
So he fails.
Failure. Full move the monster onto the space occupied by the attacker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and fall down.
Okay.
Better than the tombstone.
Yeah.
Those were our wounds there.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Those are wounds, but okay.
That's the way it is.
Then do I just throw a regular dart?
Throw a dart, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna go here and toss a dart. Ezreal hitting on a 7. Nope. Alright, Taric. So the only thing that we're nervous about now...
Now you know what's... You kind of
I know what's coming out. So I could actually go behind him and attack him.
I would do it.
Alright.
We have an idea what's coming out.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna move 1 and attack. I get 2 attacks with the Bone Blade. Hitting on 5s. It's 1 hit.
Good.
Calloused Elbow. Alright. So, Taric has the Bone Blade, strength 2. He has a +1 strength on him. So 3, +1 strength token, 4.
Okay.
So I need 4 to wound here. 2. It's a failure. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Damn. I think that's it. Monster's turn. This switches. Hitting Taric, so I gain the insanity.
Oh, great.
It's helpful. He turns around and he does Tombstone on me. It's a miss. And now AI card. Piercing Blow. Furthest threat, not in field of view. Everyone's in field of view.
Yep.
Furthest threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can pick.
Okay.
So it's just 1 attack that we could dodge. But then only Taric's going to lose the -1 brain insanity because the explosion. Everyone else is safe.
Okay.
So I'm just going to erase that now.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, I'm going to have Ezreal go because I'll spend my dodge if I need it.
Okay. But it's this here. I have 4 survival on the Bone Blade.
Right. Then you should take it.
Possibly, yeah.
You should take it.
Does it do any damage, or does it come next to me?
It's 4 damage.
Okay.
He stays where he is.
Oh, okay.
But hits on a 2.
Yeah.
If I roll a 1, if not, you burn a survival.
Right.
Yeah, burn a survival.
Here goes the survival.
As it would be 4 damage to the head. I think you want to dodge that.
I could actually take that.
That's it.
That's it.
Right? Monster's turn's done. Piercing Blow. So we have Running Charge and... I don't forget actually what the other one is. Okay.
One's got to bleed.
The other one's the bleed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now us. You stand up?
Yes, you stand up. Alright.
I'm going to go...
I think axe first.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do it.
I'm going to bring these white die into play. We haven't played with them.
Okay. Alright. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Alright, we just... Knock back? Okay, good. No trap. That's all I worry about. Oh my god.
The death blow.
There's a death blow.
Alright.
Alright, Achilles tendon, this death blow, -2 toughness to the wound location. And there's no reaction to that. That might be first. +2 toughness to the wound location. If you wound, you knock the wind out of the monster, canceling the next reaction to this attack. But there's no reaction. So, are you feeling good? +2 toughness to the first wound.
We'll just go in order.
Okay.
We'll do the
knockback.
So 3
+2 toughness.
Doesn't.
Yeah, doesn't. Ooh. Okay. So this is the Achilles tendon.
3, 4, 5.
-2 toughness to this location.
Okay.
Wound. That was a good idea.
I am interested in knowing what death blow is. Sorry.
Okay. All right. What do you got?
If the Manhunter is killed in this location, it falls on its gun. It fires, blowing a hole in the monster's chest. Blood sprays everywhere. The survivors cheer as their predator dies. Perhaps they'll finally be safe. And then you get a lot of stuff. But
Okay. But that didn't happen.
That didn't happen. So yeah.
All right. So he has 4 wounds left.
All right.
We're still safe with survival. Taric, we don't really need an all-in right now. Do I throw a dart first?
Or
case
do
he
I go
shoots.
with, or do I go with my sword in case he moves at you? You know, because I can't get to the.
Yeah.
So maybe
Okay.
I move with the sword.
Okay, move the sword.
5. Okay.
Let's hit with this sword.
4. No.
Nah,
Yeah.
Nope. Then you know what? Well, we know this is the bleeding one. Oh, we don't know it's the bleeding one. It's a charge of the bleeding.
Yeah.
I might attack with Taric then.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to use the headband anymore.
I think I need a weapon proficiencies.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack.
You hit yet or no?
I have not.
Oh, okay.
Have you wounded with?
Yeah.
You have. Okay.
Right at the beginning.
Okay. So I would like to try and get a wound with Taric. So I'm gonna attack first. 1 hit. The corded neck. That's a wound.
That's a
8.
All right.
Reflex. If the attacker is within 4 spaces, full move until adjacent, turn to face, perform tombstone.
Wow. He's a tombstone
Okay.
freak.
It's a wound. Performs tombstone. It's on me, so I gain another sanity, which is helpful. Alright. I can't dodge this because this is my turn. It hits me. I'm safe at every spot still.
Except for the feet.
And the feet. He just keeps hitting me in the
Except
foot.
for the feet.
3 damage. So I take a light.
Take a light in the feet.
And I get knocked down. So someone needs to pick me back up.
Okay.
But we can do that at any time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I got the wound, which is good. So I got the weapon proficiency, which I want to check now.
Okay. I'll do mine as well.
Yeah. So we don't forget. And that's with it's with sword. Okay. All right. So here's the 2 moves. Furthest threat. Get shot. So it would be over here.
Right.
Or murderous
No, the
gaze.
furthest threat would. Oh. No, furthest
Not in
threat
field
is,
of view.
Okay,
Not in field of view. So it would be over here. And then murderous gaze. Furthest threat facing. What happened here? They would take 1 insanity. So these are just really insanity ones.
Okay.
I'm just gonna attempt to throw them.
Yeah, I would.
All right. So I hit on 7.
That's a hit. Okay.
Gun arm plus 2 toughness to wound this location.
It's okay. You got it.
So I have total 4, 6 to wound. Watch this.
Oh, it's a crit! And there's a crit on the card.
Crit on the gun arm.
Oh my gosh.
You break the Manhunter's trigger finger.
What?
Persistent injury. Ruined pistol hand. The monster suffers -2 accuracy when performing gun action.
Wow. That's awesome.
So this is... Pick which one gets wounded. So that's out.
Oh, I looked
Look
at
at
it.
it. What a
Shit.
cheater.
Crap.
Don't tell us.
Yeah, I won't.
Okay. So that's a wound. This stays in play. So -2. And then Ezreal is going to shout.
To pick
Or
Taric up.
can you shout?
I can do it. I'll do it over here, yeah.
Yeah, why don't you shout to pick Taric up? He needs to be up because he's going to hit my freaking foot again. That's it.
Okay.
Switches.
So what? No, we didn't get any resources from that. We just broke his. So we don't.
His fingers
He's
are-
not doing gun action anyway.
Yeah, I know. Oh, we got a wound.
Yeah, no.
Alright. Monster's turn. Tombstone against Taric. Hitting on a 6. Watch. Where's it going to hit me? Hand.
We're getting
I've got
towards
the
the end.
survival.
We have 2 wounds left.
I got survival. I
I
think
would
I'll
do it.
spend it.
I would
Just
do
in
it.
case.
Mm-hmm.
So I spend a survival to dodge. And I get it back. And I
Okay.
get it back. Great.
What do you need to roll for that again to get to
6 or more.
6 or more. Okay.
To get that back. Okay. And then let's see what you already know. Piercing blow. Alright. So he turns around to shoot over
That's-
here.
Yep.
This is a gun action, so it's -2 accuracy. So it hits on a 4, 5 because of monster grease. He just misses. His
Cool.
fingers are messed up.
Okay.
We all take the 1 brain damage though.
Yeah. Well, that's where Annie gets hit.
Alright, so Annie goes
She
down
takes
to
a light.
a light. Taric goes down to 0, so he can take 1 more. And that's it. Alright.
Okay.
So that's the end of Monster. My suggestion is maybe
Get Annie
get
out
her
of there.
out.
Yeah.
Don't risk her even dying.
No. Back her up.
Just back her up, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, a full 5. And be
Yeah.
done with it. Alright. Gaxman, you want to try and finish this
Yeah, I'm
off?
gonna get behind him.
Okay.
Get behind him.
Feeling good. 1 hit.
1 hit.
Hunter's Hat, impervious.
I don't know what that means.
You can't wound this.
Oh boy, okay.
You hit him in the hat. But let's see what happens.
Okay.
Mm.
5. That's...
Okay. Because there's a critical on here, it would be
okay.
pretty sweet.
We get his hat.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You gain his hat and a leather.
Oh, wow.
Pretty sweet. Reflex. Full move the Manhunter towards the attacker and turn to face. If adjacent, there's a knee between your legs. Attacker suffers a severe waist injury.
Wow.
With a +1 to the result.
Wow.
-1 to the result. So this is an automatic severe injury. Just a straight die. This is who again?
Sivir.
Sivir. Okay.
6.
6. So it's a straight 6 to the waist. Destroyed genitals. She gets hit again with destroyed.
Horrible. That's horrible.
Oh, it's messed up. Alright, so you gain a bleeding token.
That's horrible.
3 insanity.
Alright, so we're at 6.
And another disorder. Wow, she just keeps getting bashed in the.
That's horrible.
Gents.
Do I rate ×2? I'm gonna rate ×2.
Okay.
They're really bad.
That's better than dying.
Well, if you hit on that, you think you get something, but jeez.
Oops. Wow, that was her shot to get that the hat. You are secretive. We've seen that before.
Yeah.
Whenever you would go out, you can't go on the next hunt, right?
Yep.
Okay. Not so bad, but we would have liked the wound. I'm going to.
I say.
I don't mind using Founding Stone to end this. If we get down to 1 wound.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to attack with Taric.
Taric, yep.
And if we get him down to 1 wound,
yes.
Ezreal.
Yep.
I'm going to move with Taric, though.
Yeah, we get behind him.
Because you can still dodge Tombstone if
Mhm.
he hits you. So
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. 2 attacks, hitting on 5s.
2 hits.
Battled scarred arms. And solid shoulder. Alright. The attacker, there's a wound here. If the attacker is adjacent, they may spend 1 survival. If they don't, okay, so I can spend survival. So I'm going to do that first, I think. The result is greater than the attacker. They gain the prey disorder and so forth. Okay, we are going to do the battle scarred arm first. So if I wound, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I wound on a 4. The battle scarred arms.
A 4.
Sweet.
Cool. So
It's a wound. So he's got 1 wound left. Now, if the attacker...
Taric
Finish it.
The champion.
The champ. Twice in a row.
Maybe.
Alright, if the attacker is adjacent, I may spend 1 survival. If they don't, they suffer a severe arm injury.
Do it.
Spend my survival. So that's really what he does. You gotta have survival, and he can do instant.
Yeah.
Which is why this is in play, the mood.
Now, would you roll on that survival that you just spent on that, or no?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Whenever I spend a survival. Oh,
Okay.
I'll just get it back. Alright, so here it is. The solid shoulder. I need a 4 to wound, we said, right? For the kill.
Oh my gosh.
There was a reflex.
Okay.
That doesn't come into play because he dies.
Oh, because he dies. Okay. Wow, Taric with 2 kills.
2
That's
kills.
crazy. Okay.
That's awesome. Great. So let's see.
I'm gonna say right now, I did not expect this to go this way. I really thought he'd be moving a lot more with the sword and pistol.
Yeah, I
kind of
thought he
bouncing
would.
around.
It's good. You send the guy in so he doesn't really stride much. If one person can tank the tombstone
Yeah.
and constantly dodge it, which
we were able
Taric
to do.
was able to do, and the pistol wasn't that bad.
No.
Because, again, it's only 1 shot.
Mm.
So you can always just dodge that one.
Kind of got lucky with the brain damage because we had some sanity, but
Yeah, if you went in with a few people without the brain, the gunshot
yeah,
can severely limit you.
because we didn't know what to expect. Now we kind of
I think a level 2 won't be as bad, but once it gets to level 3 and 4, he adds extra stuff in.
Yeah.
Could be tough. Alright, Aftermath. Alright, so victory, we get 1 hunt experience each. So we're
Okay.
probably going to do this all right now, since we
Yeah.
already did the settlement event. We don't have to switch it up. So everyone gets 1 hunt experience. So Ezreal gets 1. Taric gets his 2nd, so he's going to do Age, which is good. Anyone over there?
3 and 1.
3 and 1. Okay, so we'll do Age for Taric in a little bit.
Okay.
Weapon proficiency, so
Just
Taric
two.
gets the 1 for the sword.
Sword for Annie. That's it.
And still young.
Yep.
Sivir was young. Okay, rewards. The group realizes the settlement needs better protection.
Yeah.
If the settlement does not have it already, place the Settlement Watch Innovation on top of the Innovation deck. This assures that it will be drawn from the deck if the group decides to innovate this year. Well,
Cool.
it's unfortunate because our year's already over, and we couldn't innovate anyway. We didn't have the resources. Hey, we did get a skull from this.
Yeah.
That's pretty helpful. But it adds a Settlement Watch into the Innovation deck, so that's good. Okay.
Did you actually read this and do what it said?
I did not.
Okay.
You gain 3
You
insanity,
gain 1
right?
insanity.
When you gain this, the survivor your choice gains 1 insanity.
That would have been really nice if someone read it. Yeah.
Helpful. That would have been helpful.
Yep.
You want to just give it to...
She wouldn't
Our
have
low
had a damage. But it doesn't matter.
All
It's all
right.
wiped out.
Oh, we'll get the 1 now. Oh, right, you would be
Yeah.
at 0.
Yeah.
That's who we would have
And we
given it
would
to anyway.
maybe, because I don't know, because it was back in the
Yeah.
beginning. Who knows?
Right. Okay. Gain the Reverberating Lantern Rare Gear. Roll a
Where's
1d10. On a 2+, okay. On a 2+, the survivor that dealt the killing blow gains the Tough Fighting Art.
Whoa, okay.
Alright, so you get the Reverberating
I'm getting
Lantern,
Reverberating
which
Lantern.
might actually be in Manhunter. It might be here. Yep, here it is. Why don't you
okay.
show everyone that?
Yeah, thanks.
And Tough Fighting Art.
It's pretty cool. At the end, at the start of any hunt turn, before an event is revealed, you may do a lot of stuff. Sonorous Rest, limit once per hunt. I have no idea what that stuff means. Give it to you.
Alright, well, a blue and a green, unique at the start of any hunt turn. This is on the hunt board.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Before an event is revealed, you may do a story event.
Oh, story event.
Limit once per hunt.
Oh, so you do the Sonorous Rest
Yeah,
story event. Okay.
Yep. Okay, so we can gain Tough for Taric, which is when we're rolling on the severe injury table, unless you roll a 1, add +1 to the result.
Oh, cool.
But he has drag investments.
Okay.
So
we get to
I can
yeah.
trade this in for actually a dragon trait,
Yeah.
which I think we want.
Well, dragon trait you would pick.
You could pick. So we've got Unbreakable,
Weapon Master sounds pretty sweet.
Fatal Blow.
+1 base accuracy. Do you just get that?
No, I don't think that's what, like, if you got proficient all the way up.
Okay.
So I think it's only Fated Blow and Unbreakable are
Now,
the 2
see-
dragon fighting. Oh, and Champion's Right.
See, I don't know, because it says you gain a dragon right, but underneath this Dragon King thing it
The
says,
dragon trait 1
if
instead.
marked traits complete a horizontal or vertical line facing the sky. So I think you pick one of these that you want.
I do. I
But
do.
You don't do an art. You would pick, oh, okay, I just want Oracle's Eye. Or, oh, okay, I want +3 strength.
A dragon trait 1 instead. It's a dragon trait fighting art. I'm almost
Okay.
positive. When you gain a random fighting art, select a dragon trait 1 instead.
Okay.
Dragon trait fighting art. So it's only those 3. So we've got the Champion's Right is a possibility.
Which is awesome.
Unbreakable, if you can read those out, and Fated Blow.
Alright, so Unbreakable, we have a choice. Once per lantern year, you may ignore one of your severe injury roll results if you do gain a random disorder. Champion's Right. Before making an attack, you may add your understanding to your accuracy attribute, which we've done before, limit once per showdown. And the last one, Fated Blow. Once per showdown, you may give your next wound attempt +2 strength and devastating 1. I don't know what devastating is.
+1 wound.
Oh man, that's pretty cool, Fated Blow.
So Fated Blow could go into the same column as Storm.
Yeah,
Which
you already have.
Unfortunately, I need Weapon Master.
that's okay, but you have,
A +3 base strength. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Fated Blow is actually pretty cool.
it is pretty good.
+2 strength and a +1 wound.
Right, and tough is what again?
I add +1 to my severe injury results.
Oh, yeah.
Which is good. It's cool, but if I can start adding... I think we want this instead.
Yeah.
Champion's Right is, however, on the same line. I don't know how to get Frozen Star Secret Fighting Art. We don't know how to get half these, so... Fated Blow is the coolest.
Fated Blow.
Alright, so Fated Blow.
Someone's being attacked outside.
Alright. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was not bad. That was much better than I expected.
So then we go back to town. We've got the skull. We don't need to do the innovations because we go back to where we just left. So that concludes this lantern year. And yeah, we're going to have to proceed on to another Gorm.
Yeah, I think Gorms would be next. Still level 1, I think. We'll just maybe bring some newbies out because we still have Plague in play, so we don't want to.
Yeah, we want to. Yeah, we'll have Plague in play, so I think it's going to be 4 new people to go out. It still again would be great to get that Gorm piece.
Set. Oh yeah.
And I would even like to start building like a leather set, but we need resources. So do we just go after the Gorm because we could get his stuff anyway?
Yeah, I think so.
You know, so that's the end of the year. So we will see you guys next time. And we're back. We forgot to do Taric's age roll. So this is his first level up. So I roll 2d10s. So he can start becoming weapon proficient. Oh. Hence why he doesn't get the level 1 weapon proficiency with swords, because he just got to level 2.
Yeah, you.
I'm so silly. Hey, but he helped do wounds.
Oh, he totally did.
9 random fighting art.
Okay, they're over there.
Yep.
Don't forget to shuffle
Let's
these
put
in.
tough back inside of it. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's do a good shuffle. Okay.
Remember, you can still pick.
Yeah, see, I don't know. When do I get it?
We don't know when you...
Yeah,
the dragon
obviously it happened then because it was during the fight.
Right, okay. Or was it just after the fight? Because you got it off the experience.
It was rewards, aftermath, so I would still have it.
Okay.
I just don't know with the age when it occurs. Gain the benefits for this hunt XP. Ah, it might be the hunt XP. I still might have it on here. That answered our question. Because you gain the hunt XP under rewards, you age, and I still have this on. So I think that answers our question that we had last time.
Yeah, because if you're in town, you don't have anything on.
Oh, I might just gain that. Well, let's
Possibly.
see what I get. Unbreakable, which is another dragon fighting art. So it's either Champion's Right or Unbreakable. So Unbreakable is you ignore the first severe injury. If you do, you gain a random disorder. So if he's the tank, he can block 1 instant death, or I do Champion's Right. I could tag team that with... But my understanding is only 1 right now.
Yeah. And you might not ever get,
Champion's Right and Unbreakable. What do you think?
That's up to you. I'm not really too sure.
Unbreakable is in no other line with anything that I have. Champion's Right could be.
Possibly, yeah. I mean, just get as many as you can.
Yeah. You know what? I think I might do Unbreakable. Because what if there's a random one that eats through my armor?
Yeah, because you're the tank.
Like just what happened with the Manhunter.
Right.
You automatically take 1. So just to be on the safe side,
do it.
Maybe I just pull it. Okay. Alright. And if anyone figures out, luckily I pulled Unbreakable, so this is the dragon trait that we're getting. If it goes against what we were actually thinking, where I don't get the dragon investments, say that was a regular fighting art, could I pull?
Right. And is it just the traits? I'm wondering if you could... You don't give you +9 understanding, but you could then mark off the +9 understanding.
Oh, right. Select a dragon trait. See, if it said select a dragon trait instead...
Yeah.
But it says select a dragon trait 1 instead.
Right,
so I'm thinking it's a dragon trait fighting art.
Okay.
So if anyone knows, can make it clear, let us know. But now, the end of the year.